Melee and no discard. And no discard yet. Go.
All right, put 2 here. Yep.
Done.
All right. I'll pass.
Go.
All right. This is all out. Let's do it this way. Sisychus. Sisychus. No discard. Go.
Aussies. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna pitch in Ancilla. Oh, I picked wrong.
Okay. This guy wants to be Sabat.
Okay.
Away.
You got it.
And wants big black box.
Big box.
I got a bleed of 1.
No block.
It'll be for 1.
Reduced.
Ooh. Let's put 4 here. Discard. Nothing. Go.
All right. Nicholas is a cavalier.
Yep.
I'd like to do 4th tradition, the accounting to
There
this
it
minion.
is. Yep. I know where this is going. No block.
No block.
Get him up. Guess I can. Let's call this KRC.
Mm-hmm.
No block.
Now I wish I'd have discarded differently.
All right. 3 forward, 1 back. 3 votes in favor.
Yep.
Yeah, I see no reason to do anything.
Sure.
Can't cap. So we're still friendly.
Until you're not. It's
Yep.
the way all VTES games are.
I think you should never start off friendly, even cross table.
Yeah.
Get don't do neither.
Let me grab another drink.
Yep.
4 votes on the table already.
Done.
All right. No, there's 6 votes on the table.
Well, I make 4 for my prey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. There's 8 votes on the table. That's correct. And 1 more. We'll go.
Now there's 2 more.
Here. And let's see. Based on what's happening, let's say I pitch a mirror walk.
Okay. Unlock. No master. Let's get the ball rolling. Here's a neonate breach.
No block.
No block.
Terms are my prey and my predator.
Okay.
I have 3 in favor.
Sounds great. I'll lose my 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will freak drive and unlock off that action.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. That skill card came in handy.
Yeah. Go to transfers. See if I die.
I'm not killing you. I don't have that.
Discard this ant. Go.
I need your cross
And-
table
and-
ally
oh,
to help
yeah.
make that happen.
Unlock. Yeah, I've got a bleed 1.
No block.
It's 1.
Reduced.
There. 3 there. Missy. Yep.
Lock. Belinda's Cavalier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's with tradition down. Do this minion.
No block.
No block.
I wish I'd ever, when I played that, drawn that up like that.
Yeah.
Awesome start.
Sometimes Lackey works for you, and sometimes Lackey works.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I guess Nicholas is going to do it too.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, no block. Then you'll be pulling these 2 back and out of
Yep.
it. That'll be fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do a bleed.
I'll try to block.
I will get a stealth.
Sure, you're by me.
It is for 1.
It's yours. Nope, it was fun sitting down this game.
Oh, I don't think it's that bad yet, Steve.
Pool's going pretty fast, especially considering the deck this is. So
Yeah, this should be 1 more. All right. Nick isn't doing anything. I pull 2 back.
especially since I have yet to draw a freak drive, I think, when playing this deck, unless I have no blood on vampires.
Daria.
This deck does not like me, and I need to stop playing.
What do we got? All right, I'm done. I got to step away for a moment.
Sure. Well, do you want to sudden the lane for 5? Oh, damn, I didn't get that in time.
Just
yeah, I guess I can just undo it regardless.
Yeah. Probably not get sudden.
But the next part is a govern down.
No block.
Yep.
There's a possibility for the second trad. We'll pause now.
Yep.
I'm not expecting the second trad, but you know.
Yeah, it's still worth waiting.
It doesn't feel like a deck that's going to play maybe it's got 2 copies, and it feels like maybe this is a turn where he wants to play it because he wants to burn an extra blood and get into a fight with a guy that's got +1 strength.
And that starts the combat by dealing him a damage? No, burning of blood.
Yeah. Well, at least you hit the Villain early this time. I think the last time I saw you play, you didn't get a Villain.
Yeah, it is nice to see at least that. So
I mean,
All right, back.
Okay, there was a Villain for 5. We are if you don't sudden that, then we're on a govern down.
yeah.
Okay, that's yes, that all happens.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sadly, no free drive. I'd love to see one of those. It'd be a real nice game. Let's go with 2 influence. Let's bring out Sibrin. Let's toss. Let's go ahead and toss one here. And let's pitch a. Let's see here real quick. I see where this is going, so I am feeling a bit like it's probably not such a big option.
Unlock. No master. Why not? KRC.
No block.
No block.
Well, Mark, I need your votes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Because I
It's
have
3 and
just
1.
as many. Well, almost as many. Sorry, I don't have my cult yet started.
Yeah, but you have a prince and +2 votes. I have 2 princes. It's we have. Oh, I guess I have the edge at the moment.
Yeah. You're actually up on me by 1, like I said, because I have a prince and 2 votes, and you have 2 princes.
All right. Well, I mean, what were you gonna do?
I was gonna say, does 3 and 1 get by, or will
Yeah,
you support
yeah,
3 and 1?
yeah. 3 and 1 is fine.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't think I'm in a position to try and demand more. So I hope you will be equally as generous with yours.
Yeah. This will be a mutual agreement, hopefully.
right.
So traditional 3 and 1. I have 3 in favor.
4 against.
3 against.
Okay,
And 4 in
so-
favor. So we are now
6
tied.
to 7. Nope, you're losing
Okay.
right now. Or no, yes, 7 to 7. You're correct.
7-7.
Yep.
I'm
Time
going to
limit.
play the Perfect Paragon
Mm-hmm.
for an additional 3 votes.
Sure. I'll take my 1. 3, 2,
Okay.
1. Yeah. Okay.
Take my 3.
Oh, I think I clicked somebody's vampire there. Again. Let's see what happens. 4 transfers. Discard this. Rotten Labyrinth. Go.
All right. Unlock. I have a Cavalier. Yes, that sucks. Let's continue my ineffective streak of attempting to get the edge.
Well, I'm gonna continue to not block.
It'll be for 1.
Well, it works this time.
Oh, yay. All right. I got this under siege. Blocks.
What? Oh, right. Yes. Sorry. No block attempt.
No block.
What were you whatting?
I forgot what title Missy had.
Yep. Yeah. Put 1 here because this is the hand I've been dealt. And I am never passing a vote at this table.
Nope.
Go.
All right. Block.
I'm rather disappointed my predator plays the card that basically turns off Mithras. So
The Coven.
sure.
Into Slum Hunting Ground.
Mm-hmm.
Belind would like to call Camry's Iron Fist.
Sure. No block.
Like, I'm sure, like, it's either Stealth or Daria, but Daria is potentially 1 less vote that happens.
Yeah, I almost want to just ask if we can just like speed this up and let me know if you guys are just planning to trade me and Carl for you guys just duking it out so we can jump there, because or is there
All right, Steve, do you want me to try to block this, which could cycle his hand or not?
I don't know that that's going to be any better, right? Because if I eventually need to call political actions and he's just cycling into cards that immediately cancel my ability to ever pass them, I don't think it matters either. So I think it's just at this point better to let the damage happen and let them realize that one of them is on the disadvantaged position at the 1v1.
Yeah. Okay. No block.
All right. Terms are 4 forward, 1 back. I will gain the pool. I have 5 votes in favor.
4 against.
Uh, 2 against.
All right. Failing by 1.
Failing by 1.
Logan, would you like to chip in?
Logan, are you there?
Yeah, two in favor.
Passing by 1.
Okay.
Support this one.
I've got this against.
Tied and failing. Inferior animal magnetism for a vote.
Cool.
Did she pay her blood for the?
She did.
Okay.
She did. She was at 4.
I mean, if you want to hold out for the edge, hold out for the edge because it's the same to you either way.
I mean, I'm willing to pitch the edge. I just didn't know if you had a card.
No, this deck is doing what it always
something.
does. It's drawing like the weirdest play, and I'm sure by the time I'm on my last pool, I'll draw a handful of political cards. So
Okay, all right. I'm gonna burn the edge for a vote, so it's currently tied again.
All right.
Back out there.
Tied and failing. Going once. Going twice. Vote fails. Successful action, though, so we'll get up. Can't count. Let off with a bleed, so I will bleed.
Try to block with Sibrin.
Lost for 1 stealth.
Sure, you got it.
It's for 1.
Taken.
Coven on to Nicholas. My influence phase. Burn the edge. Get a blood here. Okay, 1 to C1. Discard Camarilla Conclave, because what I didn't have were Justicars that I was expecting. And that's that.
Unlock. Master. Let's go to.
Coven needs to move.
Yep.
Yeah, if only I could get the cards that matter right now. Like, oh my god, I just
I'm feeling you.
nothing is.
I'm feeling you.
Mm-hmm.
I guess on that sentiment, though, I should probably try to find the cards that matter, maybe. So let's play this Magic the Smith.
Well, there you go.
No block.
Not blocking that.
All right.
Yeah, I hear Hardened Chi. This will fix a lot of problems.
I'm hoping it does at this point, but I got to live to that point, and I'm taking a lot of pool doing this. So
I managed to scrape 4 pull damage away from you. So
no, I appreciate that very much. I will at some point hopefully find a way to repay that good deed. In the meantime, I think I need to stand tall and pitch, because at least I drew one away.
back, or are you leaving that blood there?
Huh? Oh no, I am gonna leave the blood there. So I'm not that close to dead, I don't think. If I die off by 1, then shit happens, but it may be relevant shortly. But I'm for now going to pitch
Right,
in.
If you get a govern, it could change the tide of the way things work. Right, I get
I'll pitch an entrancement and pass.
Unlock. No master. Play the cards I have. And sell empowerment.
Feels like trying to block with an intercept.
Two additional stealth.
Sounds great.
So Missy's
Terms are on
unlocked.
the card.
No, I unlock Sisychris for that because he's
Oh, okay.
Because into the fire.
Oh, okay.
For
Technically,
against.
that card doesn't stay on them, but I left it there.
3 in favor.
I have 2 against.
So 6 against, 3 in favor. Mark.
I mean,
Mark's like,
I know it hurts you. I just gave you a last turn. That's just what I had in the hand, man.
I mean, you attempted to give me a pool, and maybe if I had it, I'd feel a bit better about it. But,
tell you what, I won't stop your next one from going through.
Well, that's
you
great.
have my full support on your next vote, or a next vote of your choosing. It doesn't have to be your first one if you would like. Or
all right,
within reason, like it doesn't just hang there.
All right, it's done. 4 in favor.
Okay. So passing by 1. Correct?
Like that agreement, but okay.
I'm going to make you play some push.
Hey, here's some push.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There's no cap or anything that matters. So I take my 1.
Take my 3.
Transfer 2. Discard this enchant kindred. Go.
All right. Unlock. This unlocks. Blood doll
That's
here.
fine.
I'm gonna work this blood doll. I'm gonna. Hey, Mark.
Yes.
How do you feel about me gaining 3 points? Because I've got a combo, and obviously I can't pass it with just Steve's help. So how do you feel about me
Well,
gaining 3 points?
I mean, I would have felt better about it if you hadn't gone to extra innings to shut down my last vote.
Could have given me the pool. You could have taken one yourself. I wouldn't have voted it down.
Well, yes, if it had been worse for me and better for you, yeah, of course you would have voted in favor of it.
The greed isn't making you want to take the whole table. Right now, you clearly have me, and in the heads
Oh,
up,
for
you
heaven's
have
sakes.
your cross table.
All right. So I'm guessing that's a no then. All right. I'll hold on to that pitch in some future vote then. Let's get Satata. Any block?
No block.
No block.
Oh, he's got 2 lovely life. I am. I'm gonna bleed for 1.
No block.
It's for 1.
Reduced.
I'm gonna bleed for 1.
No block.
It's for 1.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Remember the coven.
Did I?
Yeah, it's going to my guy that's got the blood doll and down to.
Okay.
There are so many things I would love to have. None of them are there. Well, that's cute. There are 2 copies of that card in the deck. I've now seen both. Damn.
All right. Unlock. Gains blood. Master is Jake Washington.
I mean, it's a counter.
Does have a life, yes. Bleed for 1.
1 second. No block. What's total?
1.
Throw it forward.
Being blade for 1 at no stealth.
Armenbrenner attempts to block.
Armin
This is
Armin
not
Brenner
the
may block.
Okay.
I'm ready for strikes.
Ready for strikes.
Hands.
Majesty.
Okay. Nicholas is going to attempt to call Camry's Iron Fist.
No block.
No block.
Okay. Pays the blood. 4 forward, 1 back. I gain the pool. Logan, this is not me cashing in.
This is, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Understood.
Okay. All against.
So 5 in favor, 5 to 4,
That's-
5 to 6.
I got 2 against.
Okay. I have the count at 9 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Sounds like it passes. And blood trying to get up. Lead
No block. Let's roll.
for 1.
Make it.
Daria. No, nothing to do with you. Let's pull this back.
Give her a cavalier. She can bleed and unlock.
I know. It's amazing. Discard this other Camarilla Conclave. Go ahead.
All right. That's not what I'm trying to do. Well, I guess I would do that anyway. Also, the coven moved.
Yeah. Don't forget the heart.
Yep, I'm not going to. I was preempting it. I hadn't even unlocked my vampires, and I was already drawing the cards. All right, let's put down. Let's see. Let's slide these over now that my thing is working correctly. 2 and where is that? Yeah, I think going to better actually. That send to bottom of library.
Do we think people may play another game after this? Will would be interested.
Okay.
If this ends early enough, I'd be down. Let's go. Mithras wanting to govern down and is going to seduce a no, let's go back. Let's go to Daria.
No block.
No block.
Okay. Yep, this is how I expected it to go. Rather annoying. But try to call a parity shift with Sibrin.
No block.
No block.
Sure. Terms are just going to be try to take 3 forward for myself.
4 against.
Okay. Also 4 against.
Yeah. 5 in favor.
Got my 2.
Yeah. I didn't really see it passing, but
If you got saucy and went backwards with it, Logan might have done something.
yeah, I mean there
just
was a loose thought about it, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think heads up is what is wanted here. So I wasn't even going to offer it. I probably should have, but what are you going to do? In the moment, I'm just feeling a little frustrated because I got yeah. Oh, I'll take the 2 back, and I will pitch in Island of Yaros. Also, really annoyed that this heart drew absolutely nothing, which just makes me think I need to scrap the deck. I hate that every deck I play with Mithras is basically cursed.
Coven to add a blood to Armin. Master is minion tap for 7.
Sure.
You could have minion tapped for 8 and then added 7 and then added 2 blood to him. Minion tap for 8.
Yeah, I realized. Yeah, I was not playing that right. But gain 7. That's what I want to do.
Now that sort of turns the tables there a little bit on the situation, because now
Yeah.
Logan's got a good chance of getting a 3rd vampire.
Undale wants to perform his special text.
Yeah, no block.
Tries.
Success.
Okay.
No pre.
Yep.
No maneuver.
Yep.
Majesty.
Hey, I'm going to cycle one at inferior because that's where my hand's at.
Both inferior. Okay, here's the KRC.
Missy with an intercept.
Force March at Superior.
Satet Ta for another intercept.
Labyrinth.
Sounds great.
Okay. Terms are going to be 3 and 1. I have 5 in favor.
4 against.
2 against.
Mark?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Make him use his push.
Yeah,
You know he's got it.
I think you need to. I think you need to work for this one.
Okay, here's 4 more.
Now you vote 4 against.
Am I buying anything from you, Carl, by voting against?
I'm gonna try and call this Kamboon on my turn. And, put another Under Siege in play and try.
I mean, he's going to call Kamboon anyway. I will not be ousting Carl.
You unlock and you need one. Yes, that I think there's a good chance.
Yeah. You don't use the Under Siege to attempt to block any of my actions, and I will vote against.
There's no Under Siege.
I told him I will be putting a new
I
one
missed
in
that
play.
part. Yeah, you did say that. You did say that. Yep. I
Yep.
heard Dinner Siege.
Sure, but this is contingent on you're allowing or allowing or helping.
This is also contingent on the Khan Boon passing, yes.
Okay. All right.
Or me not impeding the passage of the Khan Boon. Let's put it like that.
Right. Okay. Yep. Great.
All right. 4 against.
All right. Now it
Okay.
is down by 1 again.
Fails.
Okay.
No reason to unlock. Transfers pay 1 to C1. Oh, great. Discard is this minion tap. Go.
All right. I unlock. I've got a Cavalier here because yeah, it's not where I want it to go. That's what we've got. I'm gonna gain a blood here. To oh, good lord. No, the right move. It's always here. This is the right move. I'd like to tempt her, please.
Is this self-tempting?
It's self-tempting.
All right.
Any attempt to block.
No block.
All right. She'll pay 2. Unlock, and this gets counter. Okay. I'd like to put this under siege in play.
No block.
No block.
Okay. Cool. It's got 3 counters. Let's call this consanguineous boon, please.
No block.
Logan, you're not blocking. Okay.
Yeah, no block.
It's ministry. I've got 3 in favor.
5 against. Or 4 against. I can't count.
Steve?
Right now you're just 3 to 4, right?
Yeah, I'm failing.
Yeah, I'll give you all 4. The thing is, I thought you had already made the deal with your.
Well, Mark said he wasn't going to impede.
Okay. Yeah.
And so, yeah,
yeah, no, you got it. 4.
And this guy can't even cap. All right. Going once, twice, sold.
I'm not worried about if you cap. You should cap.
Yeah, I wish I could. And anybody I could cap with is inferior. Okay. There was no discussion about the edge, so I've got to bleed a 1. Because
All right. No block.
1.
Reduced.
You get to play get to play that reduction card that you've been holding because that's what you like to do. Yeah, I can get rid of that way. Yeah. I think you're the least useful card to me. Now I can move you out of my hand next turn. I think it's this lost and ground. Okay.
Unlock. 1 from the edge. Hunting ground blood to here. Master is in fact Cavalier on Darla. Or Daria, or whoever that is. Daria. Bleed for 1.
Let's wait here and try to block.
Let's have a stealth.
Sure. No block. What's the total?
1.
Let's send it forward.
All right. Logan Breeding Blood for 1 at 1 stealth.
Bacon.
Lead.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Try to block with Sibrin.
Stealth.
No block. What's total?
1.
Taken.
Lead.
Taken.
Cost 1. Lead is for 1.
Yep.
Unlock.
Yep.
All that good stuff.
I am very lucky this turn.
Influence phase is me doing that, and then spending 4. And discarding Kindred Intelligence. Would have been nice earlier, but oh well.
Unlock. I'm going to use Coven right away. Still no master. No, hold on. Not to master. Draw. Nope.
Okay, I have returned.
All right. Minion. How many of these have you played / discarded? 1, 2, 3, 4. Half of them, I'm assuming. Maybe less. Fuck it. Let's go for it. Sibrin would like to attempt to call a Camarill's Iron Fist.
No block.
No block.
What to do here? Logan, how you feeling about this? You feel good?
I don't like any of it, but
I mean, your position in the game right now. How you feeling?
yeah. Oh, tenable at best. I'm not going to be going forward, unfortunately, right now. So that's where I'm at.
All right, let's do something then different. Let's go 4 backwards, 1 forwards, 1 to me.
Okay, well then we're definitely going to cancel it.
Well, you cancel Sibrin's votes.
No.
Oh no,
If the
requires a title
referendum
vampire.
requires...
Nope, I remembered. Sorry.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yep.
I had to take the gamble that you didn't have infinite of them, so but
Yeah.
He
Sibrin does need to
infinite so far.
Sibrin does need to spend the blood for the action to be successful.
Yep. Wrong command.
All right.
Cool. I don't know what I'm even trying to do here at this point then. Let's try to govern Superior and seduce Daria.
No block.
No block.
Happened exactly the way I said it was going to. Let's Move to influence and take 2 back. Let's pitch a hunting ground.
Unlock. Minion tap for 2.
No block.
Carl?
Oh yeah, you're good.
Anything? Okay. Just making sure, because full matters. Right?
I mean, a little popcorn. I was just.
You're good. Tempest Banishment.
Oh, I don't like that. I assume you're banishing me.
Yes.
Oh no. Missy tries with an intercept.
Two more stealth.
That's too rich for my blood.
Okay. Before votes are called, I'm going to play this private audience.
Okay.
I have 3 votes in favor.
I've got 3 votes against.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I have no other shenanigans. Just drawing like crap. Moon delay attempts to call this KRC.
No block.
Missy.
Stealth.
Still Missy.
Caught.
Okay.
To strikes.
Yep. Yep. I'm ready for strikes.
Yeah. Debating what my strike is. Hands.
Same.
Taken. They want to see one.
I have never used the intercept on Sa-Teta so much as I have this game. Holy shit.
Discard is this enchant kindred.
Yeah, I put him in play and I'm like, yeah, this is going to be the game. This is going to be the game where I use all of the Sa-Teta intercept. This guy now Sabat as well. Everybody cool being in the Sabat. Let's get you here. Master phase, we gain a counter there. There are literally so many cards that are actions and that cost none of them. Well, let's get to work the. All right.
You've done a good job drawing the ones that cost pool, though.
Yeah.
And one that costs 1 blood.
Well, the one that cost pool has saved me a bunch of pools. That's been a net win. All right. Let's go for a bleed 1.
No block.
It's for 1.
I take it.
because you used that damn reduction against the vote.
God.
Let's see.
I'd say he saved a lot more pool doing that, though.
Yeah. I think he's feeling pretty good about that. This bleed for 1.
No block.
It's for 1.
Yep.
I got this bleed for 1.
No block.
It's for 1.
Yep.
I discard that, draw, and make it your turn. I'm going to go look at this deck list and make sure there are things in this deck list that I think are in this deck list.
I did that earlier. That's the moment I actually started being sad.
All right, Logan.
Yes.
I would like to buy some votes for Cambria's Iron Fist. What will it cost me?
Just close up shop. I'm nearly dead.
I would like the pool, and I may need a rescue.
I could probably provide you with a rescue if I live. But you're not needing to get rescued until we go a whole round.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You may not be alive that long. Well, I guess actually you're at 9 still. Or you're at 16. So you'll be alive. Never mind.
Okay. Are you sure you would rather have the pool than extra damage to Carl?
Yes. In my current state.
He's got 1 blood between all his minions.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And it's less pool to you.
If anything, I think your better vote is keeping me alive and trying to turn me into a puppet.
Well, 1 Iron Fist doesn't oust you.
That is true, but the additional bleeds do.
Well, the bleeds.
They're all cavaliers.
All right.
We all ride at dawn.
Okay. All right. Your terms are acceptable. You will gain the pool, and if you need a rescue on my turn, I will rescue.
Okay.
I don't care if I lose a guy. I'm Diablerizing. I got a 4 cap that's fucking useless. So
all right. Oops. Let me make sure I haven't fucked up the math again.
I just figured you wouldn't want to give him boat lock, Carl.
Yeah. Blid attempts to call Cambria's Iron Fist.
Possible.
Sure. No block.
What was our deal? Was it that turn or was it
It was the Under Siege. If you want to use Satet Ta to try and block and you got to wake, that is allowed by the terms, and good on you.
Then, yep, no, you're good.
All right. Terms are 4 to my prey, 1 to my predator. Logan gains the pool. I have 5 votes in favor.
4 against.
I've got 2 against.
Failing by 1.
As said, I'll agree to our terms.
Okay. Passing by 3.
If you've got a vote card, I
cannot find vote. I mean, I've played I've gone through the vote cards I've gotten. So
yeah, okay. I mean, if you had a vote card, I would pitch it.
Yeah, no, we could at least try to tie him, force him to push with animal magnetism. But yeah, no, he's got it. I'll take the 4.
Then I'm not. Then I'm going to hold this card because I think I'm going to.
Yep.
Yeah. Be able to get it in play.
No, I think it'll matter. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Passes. Be unlocked.
I'm good with at least being the speed bump I need to be.
All right.
Well, hopefully you've got some wake and bounce.
Still 3 minions. I gotta have basically infinite.
Bleed.
Try to block with Sibrin by mandate.
Ooh. Yeah, you caught me. Good job.
Okay, no pre.
No pre, no maneuver.
No
Ready
maneuver.
for strikes.
Sure, my strike is hands. I will prevent yours, and I will press.
Oh. All right.
Let's do it again.
Do it again.
Hands.
Hands.
Actually, I'm sorry. I'm actually in Majesty. Sorry.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, hold on. No. He's got Superior. That's correct. Okay.
Okay.
And did I give him the one? No, not yet. Oh, right. Yes, it did. No, that was from the other thing. There we go. Trying to make sure my pool's right. Sorry. Carry on.
Sounds good. All right. Bleed.
Try to get in the way again.
Superior Faceless. I mean, I didn't play
Oh, yeah,
stealth
that's true,
yet.
but I'll play the second trim. Yeah. Sorry. I forgot he was unlocked. Forgot I played the Majesty.
Okay, so now you play the second trad.
Yep.
Block fails.
Sure. I'll push it along then.
Okay, 1.
1 at 1 stealth, yes.
Well, if Mark has the old friends, don't think you're surviving.
Yeah. Yep. That's how I go. That's how I go.
If he doesn't, Dari is not locking.
Yeah.
What a weird draw there where the deck's like, don't worry. I'll keep you alive. I promise.
The had you pop Jake for me? Or does it have to be a vampire you control?
Nope. But
okay, just checking. It doesn't say it, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
No, he had already started his turn, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just thinking that would have been a great attempt.
All right, Mark, what's going on?
I know. Yeah. Not a lot. I don't have it, so. And I don't think. I'm not going to get an ousting vote here, so. I did get the edge though, right?
You did get the edge, yes, because you bled cross table.
Okay, that's important because that means I can use Vermeulen's ability.
Yep.
Where we get another.
Do you have Coven?
I've not yet used the Coven. I'm gonna use
How
the
did
Coven.
I live through this turn? I want to know.
I was going to go here. And then I'm going to pull 2 back. Discard. No, I can probably check that. Discard this Kindred Intelligence. Done.
Right. Unlock. Let's draw my cheaty cards. Let's send this. 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 Keep this or this. Not that. I keep this or this. Sure. First Master, the 3/8 Cultist. Yeah, fuck it. Second Master will be a Villain on Sibrin. For 2, so 1. Oops, that's the wrong way.
You need to go up one more. You should be at 3 because you were at 2. You went down 1. You went back up.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Your pool total is of importance to me.
It is very important. Yes.
Wait, you've lain for 2.
I've lain for 1 technically. So I accidentally knocked my pool down to 1.
Oh, I see.
And so I need to go to the correct pool. All right. So minion, have to bleed with Sibrin.
Nope. You have to hunt.
Or hunt. Sorry, that's the word I meant. Brain.
Yeah, no block.
Yeah, fuck it. Try to call a Reckless Edge.
No block.
No block.
Okay. Gonna go with very similar terms, I think, to last time. Let's do.
Well, pay for the reckless.
Yep, thank you. Let's do 4 backwards, 2 forwards.
Well, I'm voting for against.
Well, first I am voting for it. So you'll need to pay to vote against me.
Oh, sure. I will do that.
Okay.
Although it's what, you have 6 votes now?
Yes, it is. It will be 6-4 with that.
I guess I abstain.
Yeah, I don't even know why I fucking should have asked.
Capping
first.
this?
I intend to cap this, yes.
Okay. What's the total?
The total right now is 6-4.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna. So, do you get that vote, that extra vote, always, or just when Mithras is acting?
The extra vote comes from. Let me double check the card. I think it's always. Yeah, I just have to control Mithras.
Okay. I would like to call a crusade on my turn, and I think we can pass it.
Yeah, I will give you a hand with that in exchange for your votes.
Yep. Okay, you got my votes.
Okay. I am also going to. Well, I don't think I should take the chance on that. All right, so that's 2 additional, right? Yep.
Yep. Passing by 4, I believe.
All right, then I will cap. And then 2 to me. And then, yeah, terms apply.
Did you lose your
Logan,
tool?
your 2 pool.
Oh, sorry.
And then redraw though, but that's at least a better turn than it's been. Let's move to influence and pick these 2 back up, and then let's pitch a. It was here. Let's toss a Magic of the Smith. That's funny.
Unlock. No master. Mandatory.
No block here.
Oh, okay. So, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Carl, for what it matters, I have no vote cards in my hand.
Yes, but am I better off with you off the table? Or with Armin, you down a vote?
I completely understand that perspective. I'm just throwing out that that's where my hand is at right now.
Right.
Yeah, annoyingly, Carl, you are better off with him on the table, so I don't think I'm the person for you to negotiate with.
Okay.
I agreed to the crusade, but I think eating is vampires, so you can have a pretty statistically high odd of coming back
Sure.
in this
Okay.
position. Is
Then I will. Then I don't block the hunt.
Okay.
I'm not putting you in torpor unless I can get an advantage out of it.
Yeah.
So.
Three transfers. Discard this voter cat. Okay.
Unlock. This guy gives me a pool. And this guy bleeds for 1.
No block.
1.
Taken.
No, this should be unlocked. Would like to get into the vote game.
Yep. Toronto.
I've any blocks?
No.
No block.
Beautiful city.
All right. I've got 3 in favor of this.
Yep, as promised, I will give you my 5.
All right, that's 8.
4 against.
Yeah, might as well make you work for it. 4 against. You have the edge.
Yep, and that's why I got it. I pitched the edge for another vote.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch 1 against.
But Daria was going to take Dallas.
Yeah, I'm out of tricks. Unless you got something else, because it is probably highly important that.
Yeah, I'm out of tricks,
There's
unfortunately, here.
Voting axis. Yeah. Okay. All
Good
right.
one. It's spicy.
I thought maybe with that presence over there, you'd be able to push it.
No, I'm supposed to have Pharrell and Power Base Madrid and a bunch of weenies and I've seen none of and you know and private audience and cryptic seen none of it. So literally none of it. Yeah, I got a bleed 1.
No block.
It's 1.
Yeah.
Go.
I got blood. Hell with it. And 2 on Warsaw Station. Belinda attempts to call Camaria's Iron Fist.
Yep, no block.
Yeah.
No block.
Okay. Terms are 4 forward, 1 back. Logan gets the pool.
No,
I
I'm
have
still
5 in
4
favor.
against.
Now you're 5 against
Or
now.
5 against, yep.
Yeah, I've got 2 against.
Don't think it's going to matter, though.
I
Well,
don't know.
Logan, live or die.
Yeah, I've got this edge.
Yeah,
So
I'm debating on this.
Puts me in the oustable range.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be clear here. Like, if I either oust Steve this turn or I am dead. That
Yes,
is the
Carl.
situation
Yeah.
that I am in.
Mm-hmm.
So you decide which of those two you want to see happen.
How many turns or what do I, other than the pool? I don't know if the pool's enough is my thought right now.
What you get is I mean, well, what you get is the fact that with Steve off the table, I can no longer force votes through against you. Is the thing.
yep.
And you get Carl not getting 6 pool. That's what I'm offering you. And if that's not enough, if that's not enough, then I'm hitting the bricks.
What's the
I'm sorry?
current votes?
It is
Well,
currently
you don't have
down by
It's
2.
5 to 7.
Yeah. Yep, it's 5 to
Um,
7.
Not that you have it, but I need a guarantee of no blocking any of my actions.
You need a
Or
guarantee.
we'll say I need 1 turn you do not block any of my actions after Steve is out.
Done.
Okay. I don't know if you have second trads or something in there, but I can just on the off chance.
Look, you got him to
Okay.
ice that cake. That's all I wanted you to get him to do. So
All right.
Yeah.
So now it's passing by
Four in
2.
favor.
pass him by 2. Yep.
That and the edge.
Do you have? I thought you got rid of the edge already.
No.
Oh no, then you rebled. Right, you bled
I
after that.
rebled.
Yep.
I rebled. I had the edge. So I rebled. Yeah, those 2. So it's
Animal
kind of a tie
magnetism.
Is that for
For
one?
1. It's for 1 because I don't have my Justicar.
No, thank you.
Oh,
And Logan, I assume you don't have a vote you're willing to pitch on this.
as I announced to Carl before, I don't have a vote card in my hand.
Fair enough. All right. Vote fails. I'll burn a blood and unlock anyway. Now Nicholas is going to try.
No block.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be out of tricks. That was.
Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah, they get to 9. Like, yeah.
Same terms as before.
Yeah, Nicholas is out of blood though. That's what I wanted at least.
Well, he's got Jake, so there's that.
On upkeep. Or unlock rather, not upkeep. That's not even the right phase in the other game.
Yeah. Anyway,
No block though.
Yep.
Yeah, don't waste it. Don't waste it. It's good.
Yep. It's. I got my 2 against. So
Yeah, I've got my 5 against.
Put all his,
Yeah,
so it's gonna pass by 2, and there it goes.
Yep.
It passes by 2. I take my 1.
Okay.
Logan gains his pool.
Yep.
You lose your 4. Okay.
Daria is going to attempt to call this KRC.
There it is. Try to block.
Burn that last blood.
Yep.
2 more stealth.
Sure.
You are unlocked for whatever that's worth.
That is not irrelevant, but yeah.
All right. No more blocks?
Nope.
Okay. 3 forward, 1 back.
Make him work for this one. That's all I ask. You're not even going to pool out of it.
The situation has not changed from my previous description of it. If you want to make additional demands, feel free to do
so. Since I'm not getting pool out of this, let me do. Sorry, 1 second.
They're on a turn and no damage there. Maybe 2 turns and no damage. Maybe 5. No. No, you are getting a good deal out of this though, either way. But
yeah, I've got to think of how I want to do this. I want 2 turns of no bleeds.
2 turns of no bleeds unless you oust Carl before that.
Agreed. If Carl is ousted, you can bleed me. Yeah, that is fair.
I'll die happy. All right.
Sold.
I'll vacate the table.
I'm going to lose my 1.
Yep.
This will pass by 2 again, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not playing this deck again until I make significant changes.
All right. Good game.
Same. Well played.
Well, it's not like I'm not doing anything with her anyway.
Well, you managed to hang in there a bit, Steve. We kept you around for a while.
Oh yeah, I saw, like, on turn 3 I double checked the deck and I realized where one of my problems was. I had changed some card balances, but they didn't take on the second changes I made, so it's a little on me for not triple checking it.
Gotcha. All right.
Burning Blood. Did it come back to my pool?
Actually want to...
yeah, I'm gonna discard this Camaria's Iron Fist. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep.
Okay. I unlock. No master. Armin Burner is going to gain blood from the Coven. Enchant down.
No block.
No block.
Freak drive and unlock.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to sit tight there, actually. Go to transfers. Or actually, Undele hunts.
You got it.
No block.
Okay. Armin does the same.
You got it.
Yep.
Transfers. Discard black 4 space. Go.
Unlock. This game's a counter. This comes to my pool.
Coming is here.
Let's start with a bleed of 1, please.
No block.
It's for 1.
Take it.
Let's unlock Missy. Okay. This edge for that. Okay. Mark,
Yes.
you're not allowed to bleed him. And what else is going on? You're not allowed.
I wasn't allowed to block him last turn. That's ended, although I don't think that's really going to be. I'm not a very blocky guy.
Yeah. And then you can't bleed. Turns.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. I've got a KRC in my hand. Who wants to negotiate? I am willing to do 3 damage to somebody and 1 damage. If you feel it improves your game to negotiate with me, then
Sure.
let's do it.
Okay. Well, I mean, what sort of things are you interested in?
I'm interested in a con boon passing. So you take 1, Logan takes 3, I gain 3.
You're interested in a con boon passing.
Yes, I have a KRC and I have a con boon. This is what I would like to pass my.
Go.
And for passing my
Hey,
con
go
boon, I would like
3
to
and 1
do.
and I'll let you gain 2 pool off your con boon.
What's that?
You take the 1.
So you'll allow me.
But you don't let him do damage to me.
You allow me to pass a 3 to him, 1 to me. Then I get to con boon, and you're voting in favor of those.
I want
Because I have inferior presence, it doesn't matter. I can't get it back into my.
Yeah. I would like 2 turns. You do not let him. You vote against him. We'll put it that way. You don't even have to help me. You just can't support his votes.
Well, don't like that. So I guess my counteroffer is, you do it the other way. I think I'm willing to eat the 1, and Tyler, you can vote however you like.
He gets the whole table.
Well,
So
I mean,
that's highly unlikely. But I would need your vote to pass my both of my votes. Mark is what I'm saying.
yes, I am aware of that.
Okay. All right. Then I will. Yes, let's do the KRC and then the first. So 1. Yeah. All right. Because all right. So. All right. I call this KRC.
Well, I'm not
Any
blocking.
blocks?
No block.
Okay. I have 1 to my prey, 3 to my predator. I have 3 in favor.
I have
6 against.
4 in favor.
Okay. It's passing by 1. Going once, going twice. Sold. I have this baby cap. It's amazing. Amazing. Right. Okay. Now I have the conboon that any blocks.
No block.
No block.
Okay. I name ministry.
I will vote in favor as per our arrangement.
Yep. Logan, I assume you're 6 against,
Yeah.
and it's passing by. It's currently passing by 1. I'm not capping this. Going once, going twice. Sold. I gain 3. Okay. That.
If you announced an action, we didn't hear it.
Oh, it's a bleed of 1.
Okay. Yeah. Probably should have answered that. All right. No block.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're gonna take it, you'll get nothing.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. That's something. I don't think I need this at this table. Go.
Unlock. Hunting ground goes here. Burn Jake. 3. No master. Nicholas is going to attempt 4th tradition to this minion in the Warsaw Station.
No block.
No block.
Gonna hunt.
No block.
No block.
Gonna hunt.
No
No
block.
block.
Gonna use the covenant. Home to back. Discard this animal magnetism. Turn 1 of no bleeding complete.
Unlock. Master is this legendary vampire.
Okay. And we've got
Okay.
8 votes. All right.
Armin wants to call this KRC.
You cut out again.
No block.
Yeah, no block here.
Okay. Terms are 3 to my prey, 1 to my predator. I have 9 in favor.
2 against.
4 against.
Passing 9 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Passing 11 to 6. Going once, going twice. Sold. I will cap. I will gain 1, 2, 3 back here. Gaining 3 to my pool. 2 for the cap, 1 for Brenner's special. Um, Ubende would like to attempt this ancient influence.
I've got an 8 cap, so that gets me 3 pool. My prey has 7 cap. It's him 2 pool. Logan gains 5. Doesn't oust me. No block.
No block.
Terms are on the card. I have 9 in favor.
Yeah, I got 2 against.
4 against.
Passing 9 to 6.
Going once, going twice, sold.
Okay, I gain 3.
I gain 5. I will freak drive off that and unlock. Fleet of 1.
It's for 3.
Oh, 3. Yeah, that's the legendary vampire. Sorry.
Sateta, please.
Success. No pre.
Okay. Yep.
No maneuver.
Yep.
Strike His Majesty.
Sounds good.
KRC.
No block.
No block.
Terms are 3 and 1. I have 9 in favor.
I got 2 against. I'm sure Mark's against.
Yep.
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 Passing by 3, going once, going twice, sold.
Okay.
Hunt.
No block.
No block.
Transfer. Discard this Secure Haven. Go.
You moved your vampire like somewhere. Gain for the edge.
Nope.
I think they're probably off the table. You have to. Yep. There's. All right. Okay. 1 to my pool. I don't have a master. Mark,
Yes, sir.
do you have a Voke? Burn the legendary vampire.
I'm sorry. Do I have a what?
Vote card that you would pitch to burn the legendary vampire because it's removed by a vote.
I do, in fact.
Okay. All right. Okay. I've got a counter here. Give me 1 second. I got to figure out how this turn's playing out, but that's probably happening, and I may have to bleed you to try and get 2 pitches, vote cards to keep it. Because I'm starting with the edge. But let's begin with this first thing that I want to do, which make a damn baby. Any blocks?
No block.
All right. I lose 1. I lose another to give it 1. I'm going to get it a skill card. Go to owner all. Is there a skill card in here still, or did I see them all? It's got little obfuscate. It can't act this turn. You know, the owner, none is shuffle. We're gonna cavalier ourselves back up. Okay. All right. So she can take another action with temptation. So let's attempt to burn the legendary vampire title, please. Any blocks? +1 stealth action.
No blocks here.
No block.
Okay. All right. I've got 2 for burning. Here is a vote card.
All right. I have 4 for burning.
All right. And so you've got a vote card.
8 again.
You said
so
you
what are
had
we
a
at?
vote card.
So we're at 3.
We're tied currently.
How are we tied?
We have. Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. No, you need to. Yeah, you've got a vote.
Yeah, well, just pitch the edge first.
Here's the edge.
Okay, there's the vote card. All right.
Okay. All right, we are currently passing by 1.
Yep.
Going once, going twice. Sold.
Happened.
All right. She's gonna unlock. I've got a bleed for 1, please.
No block.
3 if you don't reduce it and take it because of the spying mission. It'll
Right.
become 3.
Okay. Well, let's reduce it then, shall we?
Okay. Spying mission does not pop. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Right. Let's put this temptation on. Delay.
Okay.
It's got a counter. It cost me a blood. Oh, cost me a blood. Okay. I've got a bleed of 1.
No block.
It'll be for 1.
Taken.
All right. I get the edge back. I'm gonna put 2 blood here. I'm gonna discard this. No. This, just in case. Draw. Okay. Coven goes here. And it's your turn, Mark.
It is. Unlock. Hunting ground blood goes here. Logan, how concerned are
Yes.
you about that temptation on Undele?
I mean, I'm not a fan of it.
He's got the coven. He's probably not concerned.
Carl makes a valid point.
Okay. So me attempting to mitigate its effects would not be very valuable to you, is what I'm hearing.
No, not really. I'm not.
Okay.
That's not a bargaining chip for you at this point.
Okay. Good to know. In that case, I wow, this may actually. Okay. Well, first let's do the thing that the no-brainer, which is going to be another fourth tradition at the Warsaw Station.
No block.
Yeah, no block.
Cool. And oh, God, this is gonna sound really dumb, but I think it's actually a good idea. Belind is going to attempt to give 4 blood to Missy Shillingford.
No block. I guess that's directed at that point.
Yeah.
I don't
It
know.
is. Yeah, no block. That's fine.
All right. There you go. Enjoy your blood.
Thanks.
We got a hunt.
Yeah, no block.
Yeah.
Locks. Okay, great. Pull 2 back. Discard. Magnetism. All right. Terms of our
Unlock.
agreement are concluded.
Minion tap for 4.
Well, that minion tap was less because the coven's definitely going to underlay. So that was something.
Hunts.
No block.
No block.
Force march and unlock.
Mm-hmm.
Time to call this KRC.
No block.
No block.
Terms are 3 to my prey, 1 to my predator. I have 7 in favor.
I've got 2 against. Mark?
I've got 4 against.
All right. It's passing by
Additional
1. All right. Passing by
All right.
5. Yeah, I got nothing else.
Okay. Passes by 5.
Take my 3.
Okay, cool. Force march and unlock. Special text action.
No block. I don't think Mark's blocking.
Yeah, no, sorry. No block.
Okay. I assume I announce him. I will be bringing back a bewitching and a KRC.
Okay.
I
I
have
got-
6 in favor.
Yeah, I got 2 against.
I have 4 against.
Currently tied and
Okay.
failing.
Fails. Force March and Unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to get rid of, not the Coven. Transfers.
Please, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't forgetting it.
Okay.
Get rid of this.
I have made worse mistakes.
Secure Haven. Go.
All right. Unlock. I will gain for the
One
edge.
level.
I got a counter here. This comes to my pool. I got this opium deck because it moves a card. All right. Step 1 is Missy to make a creation right.
No block.
Okay. Let me just double check the card list. I think I only have 3. Yeah, 3 obfuscate skill cards. They're all out. Okay, so I'm gonna push a blood to it. So it costs 1. I push the blood to Cavalier to unlock. Let's make this Waters of Duat, please.
No block.
No block.
Okay, it's gonna have to hunt.
No block.
Yeah.
No
All
block.
right. Okay.
What's that?
Bleed 1.
No block.
It's 1.
Taken.
Bleed 1.
No block.
3 unless you reduce it.
I eat the 3.
I got a bleed 1.
No block.
It's for 1.
Taken.
That's everybody that can act that I want to act. Let's get rid of this Elder Impersonation and hope I can make another turn. Go.
Unlock. Common blood goes here. 2, 7. Don't like that.
You're just going to gain the 2 back and it'll time out on us. We've got 7 minutes.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Nicholas
There's a
is
good
in
chance
it.
Logan ousted me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Nicholas is doing his 4th tradition thing again.
No block.
Yeah, no block.
Well, we can play it out if you guys want, or do we want to get ready and try and get one more game in? I'm fine with either option.
Starting another game at almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah. And I'm not either.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, where are we here?
We are. Yeah. It's
yeah.
fuck.
I know.
You did 4th tradition. Sorry.
Yep.
Fuck it. Colin Cambria's Iron Fist.
No block.
Yeah, per my deal, I can't block this.
All right.
Find out if that kills me.
No, I'm not this one anyway. I'm shooting this one forward, maybe. Four forward, one back. I gain a pool.
I mean, if it. Okay. I mean, I can. All right. I could negotiate bleed amounts if you. I'm just afraid of being at 6, but okay. All right, you've announced it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 5 in favor.
Yep. 6 against.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta let it fail.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta
Then
let it
failing
fail.
it, then fail it does.
Yeah.
Not really gonna bother to unlock. And usefully do anything with this? No. Fuck it. Bleed for 1.
No block.
It's for 1.
Take it.
Take an edge. You're not doing anything. Not using Vermilion Special. I'm gonna hold you back. Whoops. Gain the 2. Use the Coven. Discard. Go.
Unlock. Minion tap 4.
Mm-hmm.
Steel ta-ta-ta. Steel sa-ta-ta.
Mm-hmm. Malik tries to block, please.
Labyrinth.
Oh, you're not getting him unlocked. I get intercept from him.
Okay.
And there you go. You've got him.
1 sa-ta-ta. Force March and unlock.
Mm-hmm.
Special text action.
No block.
No block.
Okay. Going to pull back a Bewitching and a KRC.
I got 2 against.
You let me live if I vote against?
I can't. I mean, I can't oust you. So
Okay. 4 against.
I'm not telling you I'm going to let you live. If I draw,
2 more paper.
and I draw something. Okay.
All right. Well, then never mind.
All right. Well,
Okay.
okay. Doesn't matter. I mean, if I drew something, it would be one. Like, I don't know that I can. Yeah, right now.
Discard that.
All right.
Discard
So. I think I'm going to be. No. Yeah, 6. You've got 9. We'll see how this goes.
KRC.
No block.
No block.
We'll make this a private audience.
No, well,
I currently have 3 in favor.
2 against.
Of doing what exactly?
Sorry. Terms are 3 and 1.
Okay.
Standard distribution. All right.
Yep. Did I played a Bewitching or
You
no?
did. I don't know where it went. You put it on the bottom of the.
To my hand. There it is. Yep. And here's Perfect Paragon 2.
Oh, yeah, that was passing.
Okay.
Yeah, but here's a cap to gain what? A whole
I'll
bunch?
ditch this for a vote.
4, 5, 6, 7, and it was passing by 1, so 8, so 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gain my 3. Drop. KRC.
Yep, got nothing.
Yeah, no block.
3 and 1. 7 in favor.
4
against.
against.
Going
Gets
once.
the edge to make it tied.
Yeah, fails. That's all I got. Transfers.
Time. I am a little surprised that I managed to make it to time. It was looking pretty grim.
Yeah, I just wasn't drawing my vote cards there for a minute.
Yeah, that was good for me. I also don't. I don't think a lot of people with vote cards do the shit that I do, where I'm like, hey, I've got this card, and I've got this card, and I want.
Yeah, well,
we negotiated that pretty quick though, so that kept me around. Yeah, you managed to just constantly be just out of reach of me all game. But I mean, I got my first baby like over halfway through my deck. There's like 8 of them. It was not.
yeah.
not
Well, I mean, if you get up to like 6 minions, then the negotiation for the con boom becomes much harder.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I was at 3. It was, it was fine. Yeah, at 3 it was fine. You're gonna let that happen. But yeah, like if I could have gotten some of those early, just extra little bleeds on you for 1 would have been something.
Yeah.
Just so like, oh. Yeah, and I didn't mind the blood actually. I wasn't holding both babies in my hand, but I was holding one. I'm like, burn 3 blood off this right now. I'm like, sure, yeah, give me that blood. And then get a second action. Yeah, I was just like, unfortunately, with the second guy, but oh well, it was a fun game.
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
Yeah, and the deck doesn't have much like Steve was saying. The deck mine doesn't have the ratios I think I want. It was a really old deck, and I didn't update it, and yeah, it's clearly not enough private audience to make it work. I would have had to fight a little bit with Armin, but Edge and the vote card and a private audience might have gotten it past a couple of times.
Yeah,
I could have gotten that. If I could have gotten the second little in this game, but yeah, and didn't see Power Base Madrid or Ferrail, so they're in the last 30 cards. So yeah,
it's also like Undale is there's 2 copies of him, but in 1 copy of Ubende, this is supposed to have Dimitri as a side kick as well.
yeah, I figured that was who was coming and not Ubende, and if it was Dimitri, we were going to be in trouble because that was the Justicar, the extra vote was going to be problematic for Mark.
Yeah, the only reason I brought Undale out first was it was the 9 to get a turn earlier. I don't know if that was the right call or not.
As opposed to Dimitri's not down there.
No, it's opposed to Armin. I didn't have a Dimitri.
Oh yeah, I would have gotten somebody on.
Yeah. Well, if Steve doesn't have his second trad, and I get the oust that turn, I get Alonzo Petrodon out, and then my game looks a lot better.
Yeah, that was the luckiest draw that I could have possibly had in that circumstance, was that second trad.
Yeah, you were just looking like I couldn't even see your face, but I could tell that you had a hangdog look on your face, and then here we
Yeah,
go.
I drew in the start of that game. It was just such an action heavy hand, and I was like, I would kill for a freak drive. And then as I drew through a few more cards, I was like, did I fuck up something? And I jumped over to the deck, and the deck only has 4 freak drives in it. And I was like, oh, that's why I'm not going to find a freak drive this game, because God only knows where Lackey decided to put them in a cluster down towards the bottom. I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then I felt a little bad because in that one turn, instead of giving you the Crusade, I chose to hold the political action, thinking like, oh, maybe I have the 1 extra turn I need from this. And it paid off at first when it kept the damage from hitting, but then you had to have the extra 3 damage from that KRC. Ugh.
Yeah.
Such a good play, though. I know I pissed you off a little earlier there, and I didn't mean to, but I was really mad at my failure to properly save the deck. So that was less frustrated at you, more frustrated at the deck.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I do understand how that happens. I've certainly loaded decks and suddenly realized, oh, I never put any combat defense in here or anything or something like that, and just watch myself get obliterated. So I do understand the frustration.
So, Steve, I mean, I get it. There was a political stranglehold, which would have given you 6 pool, but
no, I wasn't playing the political stranglehold at all. It was literally my thinking was if we went to 3, if I got to 3 players in that circumstance, what I didn't want is for me to be like a potentially easy oust when you manage to get enough blocks on Logan.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean. The funny thing was, I drew both of my Under Sieges early. There's only 2.
Okay.
And so that and my only copy of made the deck seem much more defensive to what Logan was doing. And I managed to block a couple of and a couple of other things. And there was a chance that I could have put Armin down. But when you're like, you won't let me Diablo, like that changes the dynamic, because I think I could have kept you alive. You and I could have kept you alive from Mark. I don't know. I mean, Armin going, it makes my life easier. Then, I'm willing to deal with you. Like, it's not a problem for me.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like I could trust that. Because, like, when it comes down to playing against you, especially in a 3-man situation, like, you are a very crafty sucker, and it's sometimes very hard to see through where the bullshit lies with the way you're able to phrase things. So
yeah. So anyway, I mean, I would have been totally fine. Like, I think as long as you were making good progress on Logan, I would have just, I think I would have been fine to go to the heads up.
Okay.
If there was, because I think if Armin's off me, he's you and I can defend each other's pool from votes, and then I can bleed and blocks it cycling my stuff. And if he doesn't, I'm at least cutting. I'm at least getting a couple from every. Yeah, I don't know. Like, to me, like, Armin off the table, like, it ended up not mad. I think because if he's gone, you can't get ousted by votes, right? Like, you and I, like, that's the thing. I can just be like, yeah, we.
Well, that's only if you manage to get your own oust. Like, the other problem I was seeing on the table was, do you actually have what it takes to finish the job?
Sure. Well, the thing of so all right, was my,
because at that time he was still at 6. And you were basically in a position where, like, you had just failed the Crusade. Like, you were in the well, no, sorry, this is the turn before that. So still though, he was go ahead. Sorry.
between us, we had 7 votes, and I was almost always holding a vote. And because I couldn't call any, so that's 8. And if we get rid of Armin, they've got 6. Right? It doesn't matter. Like, the only thing you then have to worry about bleeds, and you can count how far, you can count the number of turns, right? And so you drive toward an out, and
right, but I don't see a game where I beat you.
Okay.
So my best option is keeping Logan on the table, because Logan is the deck that, like, if I let the 2 of you go and I assist Logan in taking you down, I can potentially grab Logan and finish the game with the win.
Okay, fair.
That's the only way I saw I was winning. Versus you, I didn't think I lose. And sorry, Goot, I don't remember your real name.
Mark.
Okay, and I didn't see a path to beating Mark under, like, to stopping Mark from ousting me under basically any circumstance. That he's a deck that has every answer he needs to have against me.
Except those 2-second trades, which were pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I get that. Playing for the game win as opposed to ensuring the VP and out is a fair approach.
Yeah, I didn't think.
I don't begrudge you that. My biggest, your special on votes is really interesting, though, because all my voters will always be low. Missy managed to eventually get the temptation. I don't care.
Well, that is true at the
You're
time.
Getting very choppy.
At the time, Carl, you look like a defensive deck, which I'm not exactly playing heavy intercept. So the best I've got is trying to maybe push on you in that way. But where in the position I was sitting, it would have taken a lot of resources to be able to bring down Logan and then to swing for you. Maybe if you are helping me, maybe that's more of a possibility. But in my vision, the way things were, I didn't see that happening, because surviving at that point had taken me so much in the way of resources that it was literally going to come down to I have to shoot for the deck that I feel like is weakest against me. What I should have thought of, though, is the plausibility of the timer running out. And that wasn't something that I'd taken into consideration, because I felt like once the first player fell, it was likely the table was going to start collapsing. But I didn't realize that by leaving it as a 2v2v2 in terms of votes, the game is basically going to go into severe stagnation. And it probably would have done the same if I were still there on the table. So maybe thinking about getting the one VP that I could have, well, you got the other VP, might have made it so we just have a kind of back and forth, no accomplish of anything. But it's hard to tell. At the time I was looking, though, it seemed like it was going to go a lot faster.
Yeah, at one point, early on, I was like, well, we will be playing a third game tonight.
Yeah.
We are not.
I'm going to call it, guys.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, good night, Logan.
Good night.
Night.
Yeah.
So